Hi there. So in this tutorial we are going to discuss PHP contact form. So when you design a contact form, then the obvious action you want is email to be processed. In case of PHP language, we have to use either mail function or libraries like FakeSendMail or PHP mailer. So I have this mail form here for which I have name field, email field and comment. So when I click this send button, what I want to do is send the mail to the specific person who is supposed to receive this mail. So it will be me in case of guest book or contact form where I want to receive the message. If you want two-way communication, in that case you have to use to forward the mail to the person who wrote as well. So his email will be used from this field. So let's start with our HTML code behind the scene. The code is very simple. I have created a form, given it an action for our mail.php. Method here is post. And now within this form I have name, then input type name for name, and then type is text. So we have the text field here. Also in case of email, I have name set to email type and type as text. So when you type email here without address symbol, when you do the validation it should throw an error. Now for comment, I'm using text area with columns 30. That will make it look bigger, with the rows as 9 for vertical space. Okay, then send button will send it to mail.php. So I have name as submit, type submit, and value as sent. When I set value as sent, it will appear as name of this button. Now let's check our mail.php. So this big code here, we'll go through it step by step. First we are going to check if the submit button is pressed. If our post global post variable contains the data within that for submit button, then we are going to collect email and rest of the content like name, email and comment. Before that we are globally setting variable 2 and subject, which is $2 and $subject, where in $2 we are setting our own email address, and the name of the subject will be anything you want. I have got this code from kirupa.com, so he has set this message as what are you thinking submission. Then we will go for the variables like name field, email and comment. Here there is some sanitization for the data collected, so we are using filter_var for this, and the method has filter sanitized strings. So our email, name and comment will be sanitized to check if there is any form of intrusion used within these fields. Good for those who want a more secure form. After that, the email body will have from name field for name of the person, then his email and message. After that it will invoke mail function, which will contain your email ID, then subject and body. So if the mail function is enabled on your hosting server, then this mail will be processed. If not, then mail will remain as is. So when there is error with the mail function, then our else part will be triggered and the location will be redirected to errormail.html. If the mail is processed properly, then confirmation.html will be processed. So that is pretty much our code. I hope you have got some ideas from this code and you can test it on your own web server, like let's say on your HostGator or Bluehost server. Try to avoid deploying this code on your local server, because XAMPP and other local server based setups have trouble with the mail function. So it is better to do this using your online host or hosting service, so that you will be able to see the results without much of the issues with mail function or any form of library that you're using for sending mails. I hope you find this tutorial helpful. I will see you in the next video.